When we began this season, we had a total record of 1-23 in this series. Obviously not a very good record. I did not expect to be a much better team going into this year. I figured we could steal 2 to maybe 4 victories. I would have never guessed we would go 9-3 and make our very first bowl game. But that's exactly what we have done. Welcome back to Season 3 of the South City Triceratops Walk-On Dynasty. And we have managed to move back into the top 25. After we lost to Old Dominion in the final regular season game, we dropped out of the top 25, but somehow we moved back in, and now we get to play in the Armed Forces Bowl against the number 25 Tulane Green Wave. There are a couple things that I want to go over first though before we get too far into the episode. The first thing is we managed to win AP Coach of the Year. I assume it is because we took a 60 overall team and managed to go 9-3 and managed to get into the top 25 and make a bowl game. But the next thing is how the playoff bracket will set up. And as you can see here, we now have a 12-team playoff format. The Dynasty tool finally upgraded to that. I had to use 8 teams the last 2 years, but now we can finally use 12. It just takes the top 12 teams and puts them in this bracket, and obviously the top 4 get a bye week, but we will not figure out how all of these games went until the off-season video. Today we are just handling our bowl game. We will both come into this game at 9-3 on the season, but let's go check out Tulane's roster. Well, I'm not gonna lie here, the Tulane roster kind of surprises me. I did not expect to see a lot of people over 80 overall, but they have a 93 overall kicker, an 88 overall defensive end, an 85 overall corner, an 85 overall guard. Their running back is an 83 overall with 93 speed. Their other running back's an 82 overall. Their third string running back is an 81 overall. Their best receiver is an 80 overall. Middle linebacker is an 80, and then their quarterback will also be an 80 overall in Preston Sharp, who will have 84 speed. They also have exactly 0 players on their injury report, so we will get the full force of this team. We, however, still have 1 player on our injury report, and it is running back Jack Overrocker with his torn shoulder, but he is now listed as probable, so we may have our starting running back today. The Green Wave got off to an incredible start to this season, beginning 7-0, but then they dropped 3 straight to UTEP, Rice, and Tulsa, and now they've won back-to-back games headed into the bowl game. At the start of the video, you can see that we currently have 65 recruiting points, but if you remember from the rule set that gets shown before every single episode now, we could get an additional 20 points here because we get 5 points per win, but a bowl win would give us an additional 15 points, so we could go into this offseason with 85 points or 65 points. Considering the first season we went in with 10 and the second season we only went in with 15, obviously either number is going to be a lot larger, but we're not going to settle for 65 points. We will try to get the win today, so let's go ahead and jump into the Armed Forces Bowl against the Tulane Green Wave. We will be getting the ball first today, so Tulane will send it deep to Wesley McKinney, who is back from his injury. He will field this one from the goal line, and we're going to try to bring it upfield, and he'll get brought down for about a 23-yard return. It is nice to see number 20 back in the backfield on 1st and 10. We're going to give it to Overrocker, who cuts back to the left side and will end up with about a 5-yard run on his return. Now we have a 2nd and 5 with 3 running backs in the backfield here. We'll take the snap, it's an option play, and Burton will get hit for a loss of 1. Really did not have time to pitch that one out. Will the Triceratops be able to avoid the 3-and-out to start the game? Burton back in shotgun, will drop back to pass. We'll fire this one to McKinney, who makes the catch for the first down, a gain of 13. Now back in shotgun on a 1st and 10 from our own 45. It'll be a read option. Burton will keep himself to the outside, but he won't get anywhere, but there is a flag down. Let's see what this call is going to be. Holding on the offense. We held and I still got nothing? Really? That sets us back all the way to a 1st and 19. Burton back in shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. We'll throw the quick route to Bain, and he will get most of those yards back. Actually, all of those yards. 2nd and 7. Burton comes out under center for the next play. That's a handoff to Overrocker, and the blocking does not really set up. A loss of 1, and we face a 3rd down again. The offense back in shotgun again. Burton will take the snap. We'll drop back to pass. Waiting for someone to come open. We'll break away from the first sack. Now Burton's still trying to buy some time. And we're just going to cut upfield, but we'll take the 3-yard gain and have to punt it away. A clipping penalty on the punt return sets them up at the 15-yard line. and that's going to be a false start on Tulane. That moves them back to a 1st and 15 at their own 10-yard line. He comes out as the only one in the backfield here. Preston Sharp will take the snap, and he's going to look to run to the outside, outruns one defender, and will turn that into a 2nd and 2. We cannot allow their quarterbacks to run all over us today. He comes out in an I formation for the next play. He's lined up under center. Sharp will toss it to the outside, caught by Williams, but he'll get met by Isaiah Sims for a loss of 3. Now a 3rd and 6. He's back in a 5-wide set this time. Sharp will drop back to pass. He throws over the middle. That's caught by Jude for the first down to about the 40-yard line, a gain of 15. I believe I said near the 45-yard line. It was near the 35. That logo is apparently massive. But on 1st and 10, Sharp will drop back to pass. Dance around the pocket a little bit. Now roll out to the outside, but he'll get sacked on the play by Michael Starks for a loss of 2. Had Starks not been able to get him, he may have had a huge gain. Now a 2nd and 12. Sharp back in shotgun. Hands off to Williams. Off the counter play. He'll break a couple tackles. Now bounce it back to the outside and end up with an 11-yard run. Now a 3rd and 1. He's back in shotgun again. Sharp will drop back to pass. A quick throw to a wide open tight end for the first down into South City territory. A gain of 17. Just a 1-yard gain from the running back now brings up a 2nd and 9. He comes out in a 5-wide set. Sharp will drop back to pass. He's throwing this one to the outside, caught by Warren, and he has another Tulane first down. Sharp will take the snap and look to pass again. He's going to look to run here. He'll take off, and I completely missed him. I have no idea how I did that. First down Tulane. This is why I don't control the defenders. It's actually the number 1 reason. I am terrible at defense on this game. 1st and 10. Sharp will drop back to pass. He throws to the outside, caught by Clement, who will break one tackle but get brought down for a 3-yard gain. Now under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Sharp is back in another 5-wide set, but he'll send a man in motion. Run a play action. Now he'll throw this one away. 3rd down Tulane. Will the defense get the stop here? Sharp is back in shotgun. He does have his running back with him. It's going to be a screen to the outside. Caught by Williams, who has a blocker in front, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. They go up 7-0. We come out in shotgun at about the 27-yard line to start the next drive with 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Burton will run the play action. Now roll out to the outside. We'll throw this one on the run. That one's caught by Daniels, but he can't make that man miss, but I will take a 17-yard gain. Now a 5-wide set for the Triceratops. Burton is all alone in the backfield. He'll take the snap. A throw to the outside will be caught by Bain for the first down into Tulane territory. That should be the final play of the first quarter. On the next play, we come out with 3 running backs in the backfield. It will be the option play again. We'll toss that one out to Overrocker, who will spin out one defender and jack Overrocker for a 12-yard gain and the first down. Now Burton comes out under center on the next play. We'll take the snap and run the play action. Now looking to go downfield, roll out to the outside, and try to escape the pressure, but we'll get sacked for a loss of 12. I tried to throw it at the last possible second. I really should have thrown that away way sooner. I got greedy on the play, and that definitely cost us. Now 2nd and 22. Burton will take the snap. We'll throw this one down the sideline for Daniels, who will truck one player, get the first down, and now he's fighting his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. A 38-yard gain. I would say that makes up for it. Now back in shotgun on the very next play. Burton will take the snap. It'll be a read option to the outside. He cannot spin out that defender, though. No gain on the play. Now backup running back Ryan Hill has checked into the game. For 2nd and goal. Handoff to Hill, but he gets hit in the backfield immediately. A loss of 3. On 3rd and goal, Burton will line up under center. Hill drop backs to pass. Rolling to the outside. We'll throw this one to the end zone and tried to hit Josh Bain. 4th and goal. There is a chance most of you will not agree with this call, but we are not going to take the field goal here. Burton from under center. Will drop back to pass. Rolling out to the outside. And we're going to throw on the run to the end zone, and that almost gets intercepted. I tried to hit our tight end, but now a turnover on downs. Now a 1st and 10 from about the 7-yard line. Sharp will toss this one to the outside to Williams, who gets to the edge, breaks one tackle, but then is met by Sean Smith and will end up with nothing on that play. Now they come out in a wildcat formation for 2nd and 10. He's going to send Simon in motion. He takes a snap, hands off to Simon, and he's met by Rich Hall. That's a loss of 1. The South City defense has a chance to force a 3-and-out here. 3rd and 11. Sharp will drop back, looking to pass. Goes over the middle, caught by Williams, but he'll have the first down for a gain of 14. First and 10 with 4:25 to play here in the first half now. Sharp will drop back to pass. He fires downfield, caught by Clemens, and he'll have a 9-yard gain. That brings up a 2nd and 1. Now Sharp back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and roll out to the left side, looking to throw downfield. We'll lob it to Adams, and he will not make the catch. Knocked out of his hands. 3rd down. A 3rd and 1 here. Sharp will drop back to pass. He's going to look to run. He'll have the first down and gets tripped up for a 6-yard gain. 1st and 10. He lines up under center now. Sharp will once again drop back to pass. Dance around the pocket a little bit. He's going to try to take off to the outside, and he will end up with a 9-yard gain of his own this time. Now a 2nd and 1. He lines up under center. From about the 45, hands off to Jenkins, who gets the first down into South City territory. Another 9-yard play. Now under 3 minutes to play in the half. Sharp from under center will look to pass. Rolling to the outside. He's going to take off again. If he ever cuts upfield, finally does, and he's brought down for a 7-yard run this time. Now a 2nd and 3. Sharp will line up under center in an I formation. He sends a receiver in motion. It's a toss to the outside, caught by Jenkins, but he's hit in the backfield for a loss of 3. Another chance for the defense to get off the field here. It is 3rd and 7. Sharp will drop back to pass. He's looking to go downfield, goes over the middle, finds his man, but he won't have the first down. 4th and inches. We had to burn a timeout because I did not like the formation we were in at first, but they are going to go for it on 4th down. A toss to the outside, caught by Williams. He'll break that tackle and then get the first down. We had a chance and could not bring him down. Now with 1:39, Sharp will drop back to pass. He goes over the middle, and that one will fall incomplete off the back of one of his own players. Now a 2nd and 10. Sharp is back in shotgun again, once again looking to pass here. He's dancing around now. He'll try to take off to the outside, and he cuts upfield, makes a man miss, fumbles the ball, and South City has recovered. And then there's going to be a flag for a face mask because that's how they brought down Jarvis Nelson. We got a lucky break there. Now, can we tie this one up before halftime? We have 1:27 seconds and 2 timeouts remaining. We'll start with a read option. Hand off to Overrocker, and he will turn that into a 5-yard gain. Running a no-huddle offense here. Burton is back in shotgun. Overrocker's in the backfield. Dropping back to pass. Rolling to the outside. We'll throw this one downfield. It's caught by Overrocker for the first down across the 50. Once again, a no-huddle offense here. Burton from shotgun will drop back to pass. And looking to go downfield, we'll just throw this one away. We now have 60 seconds until halftime. Burton will drop back to pass. We're going to throw this one to the outside. That's caught by McKinney, and he'll break away from one tackle. Never mind. I thought he got away. A 26-yard play, though. About 45 seconds left in the half now. Burton, the only one in the backfield. A quick throw downfield caught by Sean Smith. That's another first down for South City. Now a 1st and goal from about the 8-yard line. We'll hand this one to Overrocker up the middle, and that'll be a 2-yard gain. I let the clock run down to 15 seconds before calling a timeout. I don't want Tulane to have any time to try to respond here. Now a 2nd and goal. From pistol, we'll drop back to pass. Roll to the outside, escape the pressure, and now Burton's going to take off, and Burton into the end zone. Touchdown, South City. Our offense finally looked alive there. They now have 5 seconds before halftime. Let's see what they want to do with that. Sharp comes out in shotgun. He'll take the snap, and they just give it to Williams, who will be brought down, and we will go to halftime tied up at 7. Now, the defense has still yet to actually force a stop today. They just managed to punch the ball out once. 1st and 10 from the 32. Sharp will drop back to pass here. He's going to try to run to the outside, but he meets Kellen Rice for a 4-yard gain. But now their quarterback is injured. Their backup quarterback is an 81 overall with 78 speed and true freshman R.J. Huffman. Huffman will now come out in shotgun here for 2nd and 6. They start with a play action. A quick throw to the outside, caught by a wide open man for the first down. A gain of 10 here. Apparently that's all the time Preston Sharp needed though, because he is now back in the game. He lines up under center. He's going to send his tight end in motion here on 1st down. Sharp will now drop back to pass. Under pressure, breaks away from the sack, but can't get away from the rest of them. A loss of 2. That now brings up a 2nd and 12. Sharp will now line up in an I formation. From about the 45, it's a toss to the outside. That's caught by Williams, and now up the sideline will be forced out of bounds for a gain of 10. Now a 3rd and 2. Sharp will line up under center. He sends Jenkins in motion. He'll drop back to pass here. And he's throwing this one to the outside. That's caught by Williams, and he'll get brought down inches shy of the marker. However, they are going to go for it yet again. And he's going to hand off to Jenkins to the outside. He'll break that tackle, but can't break the other one. That's a turnover on downs. That was Rich Hall who got there originally, and then Kellen Rice came in and cleaned that one up. Now we come out in shotgun with Overrocker in the backfield. And that's where we go with it on first down. He goes up the middle, will break one tackle and get brought down for a 2-yard run. Now Burton is back in shotgun with Overrocker in the backfield here. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. We're just going to take off with Burton. To the outside, he has the first down, will be brought down for an 11-yard gain. Back in shotgun, now in two-lane territory. We'll take the snap, give the counterpoint to Overrocker, who spins out 2 defenders and will end up with about an 8-yard run here. Now on second down, Ryan Hill has checked into the game. It'll be a read option. Burton will keep himself, make that man miss, and now Burton bounces it to the outside, inside the 15, and will fight his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. A gain of 30 from our quarterback. Now a first and goal with 2 running backs in the backfield. We'll take the snap and give this one to Overrocker, who goes up the middle for a gain of 2 this time. That would obviously set up a second and goal. Now out of shotgun, we give it to Overrocker, but he'll be hit immediately for a loss of 2 this time. Third and goal. Now Burton comes out in shotgun from the 5-yard line. He'll take the snap and throw this one to the end zone. That's caught by Josh Bain, and for the first time today, South City has the lead. The kick return sets them up at about the 32-yard line. Sharp will come out with a handoff to Williams, who goes right up the middle and will end up with a 7-yard gain here. That now sets up a 2nd and 3. He comes out in an I formation now. With 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter, he sends Carroll in motion. It's a handoff to Carroll to the outside. He got one hell of a block, and it gets him the first down as he fights his way down to the 50. Now Sharp will come out under center again. He sends Williams in motion. It's a toss to the outside, but he gets met by Isaiah Sims, and he's brought down for a loss of 1. Now on 2nd and 11. It's that stacked I formation. Sharp will take the snap, handoff to Jenkins, and the blocking kind of sets up, and he ends up with a 5-yard gain this time. 3rd and 6 for Tulane. Sharp is back in shotgun. He'll drop back to pass again. Standing in the pocket, will lob it to the outside, caught by Adams for the first down to about the SCU 35. Another new set of downs here. He lines up under center. Runs the play action. Now he's going to look to pass downfield. He's finally going to throw to a wide open man, caught by Adams for a gain of 21. What happened to the coverage on that one? Now on 1st and 10 from about the 15-yard line. They'll hand off to Williams, but he'll get hit in the backfield for a loss of 2. Now a 2nd and 12. I formation again, but he's going to get blown up in the backfield off the option, and I think that's Mike Snyder, and it is. That brings up a 3rd and 14 near the end of the third quarter here. Sharp will drop back to pass. He's standing back in the pocket now under pressure, and he's going to get sacked on the play by Jalen Shelley for a loss of 10. As we begin the fourth quarter, they will line up for a 45-yard field goal attempt here to try to make it 14-10. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and this one will be no good. He missed it just left. And now South City will take over at the 29-yard line with a handoff to Overrocker, who will try to spin his way forward but just end up with a 3-yard carry. That now sets up a 2nd and 7. Burton back in shotgun. Will drop back to pass. We'll throw this one to Bain on the outside, who will get the first down, break one tackle, but definitely paid for it. A gain of 12. Now a 1st and 10. Back in shotgun. It'll be a read option, and Burton will get hit in the backfield for a loss of 2, but Overrocker also got hit. They knew that was coming. That now brings up a 2nd and 12 for the Triceratops. Wilson Overrocker in motion. Now he takes the snap. We'll throw this one to the outside. Caught by Daniels, who makes one man miss. And now Dustin Daniels down the sideline inside the 10 before he is finally brought down. A gain of 51 on the play. That brings up a 1st and goal with about 5.5 minutes to play now. Handoff to Overrocker, who will try to spin his way forward. I know I'm spamming that spin button, but we get a 2-yard gain. Now under 5 minutes to play on a 2nd and goal. Burton out of shotgun. It'll be a read option. He gets good blocking but can't find the end zone. A 3-yard gain. Now a 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Burton will actually drop back to pass. He throws to the outside and McKinney was wide open. Touchdown South City. We make it 21-7 with 3:59 to play. The kick return would take off a few seconds, so they come out with 3:55 to play from about the 26-yard line. He's going to look to run here. He gets decent blocking and the first down, a gain of 14. If our game against Old Dominion taught us anything, it's that this game is definitely not over. 1st and 10. From about the 40-yard line in an I formation, handoff to Williams to the outside. He meets Isaiah Sims. That's a loss of 1. Now a 2nd and 11. Out in a 5-wide set again. Sharp will take the snap, and he's going to try to run to the outside, and he'll get to the edge, but finally get brought down for just a 4-yard gain. 3rd and 7. Once again, he is all alone in the backfield. Under 3 minutes to play. Sharp will take the snap. He's under pressure. He's going to lob this one downfield, but there is nobody there. Clearly a miscommunication. Now a 4th and 7. Sharp will take the snap. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Mills. He'll break one tackle, and they say he got the first down. I think that one was pretty close, but I will let it go for now. From the 50-yard line. Back in a 5-wide set. Sharp will take the snap. A quick throw over the middle, caught by Jude, and he's got another first down. A gain of 11. Another 5-wide set for Tulane here. Sharp is all alone in the backfield. He'll take the snap, once again looking to pass. He's going to throw this one down the sideline, caught by Warren, and that's another first down for the Green Wave. They are just running no-huddle offense right now. Still a 5-wide set. Sharp will take the snap. He throws over the middle, and that is dropped by his receiver. That brings up a 2nd and 10. Sharp will drop back to pass. He goes over the middle and finds Mills, who will spin his way forward for another first down. A gain of 13. Obviously, they are not going away without a fight here. 1st and goal from about the 8-yard line. Curtis Burton has snuck his way back into the game. Williams to the outside will get brought down in the backfield. The clock is obviously against Tulane right now. Under 2 minutes to play. It is 2nd and goal. Sharp takes the snap. It's a play action. He throws to the outside, caught by Simon, but he's brought down for just a 1-yard play. Now a 3rd and goal for Tulane. Sharp is back in shotgun with 1:22 to play. They still have all 3 timeouts. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. Standing in the pocket, steps up and now throws this one through the corner of the end zone. I was going to say through the back, but I don't know if that was intended for the receiver or just a thrown away ball. But now 4th and goal from the 8-yard line. He sends his tight end in motion with 1:15 to play. Sharp will take the snap. He throws downfield and that's deflected away. A turnover on downs. Now 1:12 to play. Tulane does have all 3 timeouts, so we need to earn at least 1 first down here. It'll be a read option. Burton will spin out 2 defenders at once and then get brought down for a 2-yard gain. They burn their first timeout. Obviously, even if they got the ball back, it would take a miracle to win this game. But now a 2nd and 8. We'll take the snap. It'll be a read option again, and Burton will break that tackle and get brought down just a yard shy here. 3rd and 1. 1:04 to play now. Burton back in shotgun. Will take the snap. Handoff to Overrocker, who gets the first down, and that will secure the victory for South City. And there it is, our very first bowl appearance and our very first bowl win. We finished the year 10-3. It was a very exciting year. We found a breakout star in quarterback Curtis Burton, also in Wesley McKinney, and then Ryan Hill filled in pretty nicely whenever Overrocker was injured, but we'll get into all of that in the offseason video. The final stats for our team today: Curtis Burton went 12 of 15 for 220 yards and 2 touchdowns. On the ground, Burton ran for 44 yards and a score. Overrocker got 47 yards. And then receiving, Josh Bain 4 for 44 and a touchdown. McKinney 3 for 42 and a score. But Dustin Daniels also had a pretty impactful day. 3 catches for 106 yards. It's not really much of a shock to me that Kellen Rice led the team in tackles. It felt like he was in on almost every single play sometimes. Isaiah Sims led the team with tackles for loss with 4. He lived in their backfield today, and we got 3 sacks, 1 from Jalen Shelley, 1 from Michael Starks, and 1 from Isaiah Sims, but we did not come away with any interceptions. Obviously, their backup quarterback came in and threw 1 pass for a 10-yard completion, but their other quarterback, Preston Sharp, went 16 for 23, 170 and a score. Running the ball, he ran for 65 yards on 13 carries. Their running back only got 26 yards on 12 carries. And then receiving, no one really did anything against us. Their best one was Tony Williams, their running back, who did catch a touchdown. One thing I completely forgot to give credit to during the celebration was that our defense played absolutely amazing today. Yes, it looked like they were letting up a ton of yards, but they only allowed the 7 points on the opening drive and then held them to 0 points the rest of the game. But that will officially wrap up Season 3 of the South City Triceratops Walk-On Dynasty. We now have 85 points to use in recruiting during the offseason, and I can guarantee you I probably won't be using all of those points. We'll get more into that in the next episode, though, when we take on the entire offseason.